So we sat down with our team and we tried to understand what type of classification can we introduce into the way how we approach different categories of partners. And we came up with 5 different categories, which I will very briefly explain in this video. I'm Robert Miskov, CEO of Pedal Consulting. We are a top performing SME when it comes to number of successfully secured and implemented projects under Horizon 2020 and Horizon Europe programs in Central Europe. When you're running consultancy business, which is aiming to attract public grants, it's not only about the sectorial expertise or procedural expertise and the strategies, but certainly and arguably the most important assets, it's all about contacts and the way how these contacts are maintained, approached and nurtured. The most important partners are so-called A partners, partners that are very experienced in framework programs. So FP7, Horizon 2020, Horizon Europe, they have substantial number of success stories behind them and many ongoing and future proposals approved. These are the partners with which we would like to ideally team up and work with. Certainly not only, but that's the category which has, let's say, a special place in our heart. The second category is B partners. So these are specialized consultancies or typically freelancers or experts which have demonstrated track record in attracting grants for fees. Every now and then we collaborate with B partners. B partners are very important and we activate them in situations when, for instance, there is a relatively reasonable opportunity to maximize the chances of attracting the grant, but we do not have at that particular time the sufficient resources, personnel resources and time resources to write the application ourselves. And then there is a C category or C partners. These are what we internally call giants or entities which are really hard to get to the proposals. Typically they are industry experts or associations of associations, organizations that have a wide outreach or very deep sectorial expertise. The fourth category of partners are D partners. These are entities, mostly SMEs in our case, but also universities and some NGOs that are willing to pay, financially compensate the services in return of securing them space or seat in a competitive proposal. This goes back to the early days of Pedal Consulting, when our business model was to write proposals for third parties against upfront payments or combination of success fees. We still somehow work with some of those D partners, but as the time evolved, our business model changed, and to be completely fair, momentarily we do not offer these type of services anymore to D partners. The fifth category, so-called E partners, are all those which are not yet classified. So they are not A partners, B partners, C partners, nor D partners. They are, let's say, warm or cold contacts that we still need to understand, process, qualify, and find them the right spot in our database and also in our processes. The sixth category, it's a so-called F partners, and it's a very short list of partners with which we do not want to work at the moment. This typically goes to some backstory. Either they are linked to well-known scandal, or they owe us money, also this happened, or we had some sort of beef with them in the past and it's still not yet clarified. I think we have maybe 3 or 4 partners on our blacklist and we classify them as F partners. And I'm curious myself to know as the time goes by if this list will be getting longer or shorter. Time will show. In any case, these are our 6 classifications. This is how we look at each and every partner, and it helps us to also coordinate ourselves internally, and definitely contributes to the speed with which we execute certain actions.